The second test is D'Alembert's root test. Here also the same summation of un is a positive series of in terms of if the limit as n tends to infinity un plus 1 divided by un is equal to L. L is a finite. If summation of un is convergent, L is less than 1. Thus, if it is divergent, L is greater than 1. Test fails if L is equal to 1. By taking this, we have to see the example test for the convergence. 1 square, 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square divided by 2, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 raised to 4, so on. Before writing this, you have to take the nth term of this series. See here, 1 in the numerator, 1, 2, 3, 4. The terms are there. Then we have to take that is a n. The power is a constant here because 2, 2, 2, 2 is there. That we have to write a square. And in the denominator, the base 2, 2, 2 is there. That we have to keep as it is. That is having the power 1, 2, 3, 4. That we have to write it as a n. Means this we have to take it as a un. N square divided by 2 raised to n. After writing the nth term, you have to write un plus 1 term. Just in the place of n, replace n plus 1 for D'Alembert's root test. N plus 1 whole square divided by 2 raised to n plus 1. After that, we have to divide 2 un plus 1 divided by un. Because our condition is un plus 1 divided by n, that we have to simplify to get L. That's why n plus 1 whole square divided by 2 raised to n plus 1 whole divided by n square divided by 2 raised to n. Here divided by divided is there. That's why the denominator will comes in the numerator. 2 raised to n into 2 into 2 raised to n divided by n square. 2 raised to n term, 2 raised to n term get cancelled. Now here n plus 1 whole square is there. In that we can take a n square common. 1 plus 1 by n whole square divided by 2 into n square. Again n square get cancelled. After simplifying this, we have to apply the limit as n tends to infinity for un plus 1 divided by un is equal to limit as n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n whole square divided by 2. Here n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. For that condition, this become 1 by n is a 0, 1 square is 1 divided by 2, that is 0.5. If the 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5 is less than 1. If it is less than 1, therefore the series is convergent. Like this you have to write in D'Alembert's root test. The second example we have to take from this is 3 divided by 4 plus 1 plus 3 square divided by 4 square plus 1 plus 3 cube divided by 4 cube plus 1, so on. This is also test the series. Now again we have to take a nth term for this. See here 3, the numerator 3, 3, 3 means 3 is a constant here, that you have to write 3. Here in the power increment of 1, 1, 2, 3, that we have to take it as a n. In the denominator 4, 4, 4 is there, that 4 is a constant. Again the power is increment, that is n plus 1 is a constant. This term will become un, that is the nth term of that series. After getting the nth term, replace n as n plus 1. 3 to the power n plus 1, 4 raised to n plus 1 plus 1. Now divide these two. Un plus 1 divided by un is equal to 3 raised to n plus 1 divided by 4 raised to n plus 1 plus 1 into the reciprocal of this un term we have to write 4n plus 1 divided by 3 raised to n. Now here 3 to the power n plus 1 we can write 3 raised to n into 3 divided by 4 raised to n plus 1 plus 1. 4 raised to n plus 1 divided by 3 raised to n. 3 raised to n, 3 raised to n get cancelled. Now here we have to take 3, 4 raised to n common and this become 1 plus 1 by 4 raised to n. Here also we can take 4 raised to n plus 1 common and this become 1 divided by 4 raised to n plus 1 term. After that we have to take that 4 to the power n plus 1 as 4 raised to n, 1 plus 1 by 4 raised to n divided by this we have to write 4 raised to n into 4, 1 plus 1 by 4 raised to n plus 1. After that you have to apply the limit on both sides as n tends to infinity. Un plus 1 divided by un is equal to limit as n tends to infinity 3 by 4, 4 raised to n, 4 raised to n get cancelled and this become 1 plus 1 by 4 raised to n divided by 1 plus 1 by 4 raised to n plus 1. Now we know that n tends to infinity means 1 by 4 raised to n become a 0. That's why the terms become 1 plus 0 divided by 1 plus 0 is equal to the value we got 3 by 4. That 3 by 4 is less than 1. That therefore the series is convergent. Like this you have to solve. Yeah. Third example is x divided by 1 into 2 plus x square divided by 2 into 3 plus x cube divided by 3 into 4. Here dot indicates into, not a decimal point. Okay. Now you have to see write the un term. Same here as we did in the previous examples. X, the numerator of that x is common for all the terms. Write x as it is and the power is incremented 1, 2, 3 like that. Means that we have to write it as a n. Here in a denominator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation is there, that we have to write a n into 2, 3, 4 means 1 increment term is there, that we have to write n plus 1. Now we have to take replacing n as n plus 1, x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 into n plus 2. Now you have to divide these two. Un plus 1 divided by un is equal to x raised to n into x divided by n plus 1 n plus 2. The denominator of this un term we have to write a reciprocal form n plus 1 divided by x raised to n. X raised to n, x raised to n, n plus 1 get cancelled. Here it become n divided by n plus 2 into x. Here also we can take n divided by n 1 plus 2 by n into x. Now we have to take the limit as n tends to infinity on both sides. n plus 1 divided by un is equal to limit as n tends to infinity. This n get cancelled. X divided by 1 plus 2 by n. As we know n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. That's why the value of this become x divided by 1 plus 0 is equal to x. This x is depends upon the series which is a convergent or a divergent. Therefore, the summation of un is convergent if x is less than 1, divergent x is greater than 1. If x is equal to 1, the test fails. Like this you have to mention compulsory and simplify. This is D'Alembert's root test.